Great morning. Being Sunday and just doing that reading that I had done and talking about the craziness of these Christians, which are really deniers of Christ, I thought I would like to pull cards and see what the message that Yeshua ben Joseph would be giving, okay? So underneath of it all, this is interesting. It's about the losses of humanity, losses to humanity by those that are what? The snaky things, okay? Snaky people, the ones that are, this is equivalent to the devil's card, the haters, the enemies, the losses we face due to these people. And this is about the main man, which would be Christ in this case, and the sharing of, what do they usually have for communion? Okay, the sharing of this, the sharing of, because what do they say about share the good news? Okay, move forward, travel forward with the cup, overflowing cup of love from the one Christed one. Where did they go? Follow the star to Bethlehem to the Christed one. Okay, so that's what's underneath of it all. Sharing that. What I got in the center of all of this was the new message, which is the same message about coming together. All peoples, light skin, dark skin, all peoples coming together. That's interesting. We have the lilies, Easter lilies here. That's what he's about, rapidly about coming together, holding together. Okay, when we have these difficult, especially difficult times, okay, so it's talking about pull together, put out that good message of a coming together, being light, being, one people. So in the past, this was about love, about tempering what? The strife and the fighting and things. That's the message. To come to balance, to temper, okay? Temperance. To walk the path and come in what? Love, come in joy, come in peace, come in harmony. So what he's giving now is shedding light, giving light to humanity about going forward, taking things forward with the message, the good message. In here we have the sign for Christianity, okay? So being willing to talk about the message of spirituality. So now what is the challenge? What is the difficulty? It's the illness of humanity, of being totally ego-centered, ego mind, okay, wearing that thing of the prickly ego mind, firing up, being, hot, fiery, and abusive, which causes illness to humanity because of the ego stance, okay, and abuses of power that are flaming up everywhere. And the clarification is the message from the past, what he came to give, to cut this nonsense, okay? So that we come to be a wholeness in the world. So, it's the same message that he was giving while here. The same message. It doesn't change. It's about letting go of ego and coming in love, coming in peace, coming in temperance when you have argumentative things, that type of thing. Being willing to see rather than being argumentative and fighting. That's the message. The message is to come in peace, and we need to bring this in rapidly to come together as people, okay, for the long term. That was the message he came to give, okay. He said, fear not, greater is he that's within you, which is that which I talk about, the seed of the divine that gives you life and breath. Greater is he that's within you than he that's within the world. So, that God essence is greater than any ego drama of mankind. So, where do you go? You have the temple. The body is a temple. Go inside your temple and you can commune with the divine is at any moment. Okay? You're not separate from. The only way you're separate from is the mental spin that one puts up there. Feeling that I'm separate and I have to go to a building. Why does one go to a building? Okay? Everything that God has created is a temple. You go out in the woods, you go out to the ocean, much more majestic than a man-made building, okay? You cannot contain God in a man-made building, okay? And what did he say about sacrifices? They used to have the sacrifices in the temple. And it's like, where did this nonsense ever come from? He said, if I wanted sacrifices, I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. What do I need sacrifices for? The sacrifice I want from you is to do the right thing. Okay, to be right in the heart. And what did he say? What did he judge? He judges the hearts and the minds. Not the religious persuasion, not the color of one's skin. He judges the hearts and the minds. Where is your consciousness? Okay? It's not what you're speaking, it's about what you're doing behind the scenes. So again, looking for that integrity, that love, that light, and sharing, being willing to share, being willing to open up, being willing to be a light. Okay? Where one is. So, not a surprise. The cards that come out are the same message. The message doesn't change. Okay? It doesn't change. It's just for people to understand it and make changes in their life so they're coming out of what? Illness. This is about coming out of that illness. Okay? Humanity is ill. And the illness is ego. The illness is that mentality of ego. Okay? That's the illness. Abuses. Ego. That's the illness that we need to see through. And so the message is, come to the point of spirituality, not religiosity, not condemnation. It's about coming to temperance. When there are arguments, Be willing to talk with each other. Be willing to sit there, aligning the conscious and the subconscious, seeing a path forward and being willing to work towards that. That's what it's all about. Okay? It's about sharing and coming together. It's about understanding the eternality of life. Okay? So, thanks for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you online.